I'm sorry for the company and for the people that they're trying to save their house, no matter what is the attachment to that house, because there are people living in there for a long time. They have an emotional value in that house, and they would like to fix the house that was flooded by the storm we had a year and a half ago. To fix the house, you need to go in the 50-50 rule for remodeling. If the house is considered substantially damaged, there is no way to fix that house. If you want to fix that house, the county allow you to spend more than 50% of the value of that building only if you're going to lift that house above the flood zone. So remodeling a house, it can cost, depends the finish, it can cost between $150 to $300,000. Then you need to lift the house, and that is roughly, last time I checked, it was $125 per square foot, something like this. You're going to spend like $300,000, $400,000 to lift the house. Then once the house is lifted, now you need to build all around. You need to finish the downstairs, and you need to figure out the slab. So you're working underneath an old house to do all of that. Some of those houses, unfortunately, they lifted and they checked if they have cracks, because you're lifting a monster, and it's really nice to see. You're seeing all these hydraulic pumps underneath the house.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting
Seen
to
it
see.
at Fort Myers Beach. They're lifting a bunch of houses like that right now.
And but this company have backup. They're like backup for the next 2 years to go and lift all those houses. But at the end of the day, you basically fixed for $1 million or more. I believe that is a little bit more. In 1961 house. Where was the Florida building code back then? What are the trusses made of? Are they engineered truss? Do we have straps that are holding the roof down? Do we have all the advanced Florida building code that we're building for hurricanes?
Yeah, so they
Do
could
we have all
they
of
could
that?
lift the house up and still have a major problem if you have a windstorm coming in.
I mean,
The
back in
main
that
bones of the house aren't.
the bones of the house are still 1960s.
Yeah.
If
I
you go
don't
out there
think
and
I
you
would want
see
to take that risk.
you see those houses, they have a thickened edge. They don't have a footer that we
Yeah.
have now. There was a different process. I mean,
Mhm.
but there were also small houses where they were like, the lower you are, the less you're caught by the wind. Now you're lifting that thing and you're out there, and
Mhm.
when the wind come, are they going to stand? Um, Sometimes is like we say, cut your loss and you start fresh, but then you have a solid house.
Yeah.
And what we're doing is we're going to build all solid concrete down there. You can still build frame houses if you want. They're designed for 150 miles per hour, but everyone right now, if you ask which one you will like, even if they're designed for the same speed, wind speed, they all go with concrete. They all want a block house. They want something solid where they are safe, where they feel safe in it. And that's what we're going to do.